Hi, everybody. It's Todd Conklin, and this is the Pre-Accident Investigation Safety Moment. How are you today? So today we're going to talk about something pretty interesting. The enemy of stability is dogma, an unwillingness to change one's mind even in the face of data. We tend to sort of bias our forecasts by our confirmation, and that's why vague information about the future is so incredibly interesting to people. Stability is really, really hard to attain, but uncertainty is actually relatively easy to find. And so we have this really interesting resource dilemma where it takes nothing to create chaos, but it takes a ton of work to create stability. So what do we do with this? Well, and that's a good question. I mean, that's fair. I think it's really important to understand that the most powerful force we have in managing a reliable system, whether you do safety or environmental or high-performance computing or aviation or medical or whatever it is you do, the most powerful tool we have is the realization that curiosity is what makes us better. Curiosity is what makes us stronger. But in order to be truly curious, we have to let go of our dogma. We have to believe that there's more for us to know and more for us to learn. This election in the United States has been a really interesting example of the power of believing you're right and then going out and finding information to prove, in fact, that you're right, whatever side of the election you're on. And at this point, when I'm recording this, I have no idea what the answer is. But it's interesting to see people function in extreme, and it's so easy to create uncertainty. But it's so hard to create stability. Think about it. Because what we want to do more than anything is make our system stable and meaningful. But what happens when we use fear, or when we believe we're right, or when we try to scare workers into behaving differently, is what we actually create is uncertainty, and then we bias that uncertainty by going out and looking for the very reasons to prove why what we just did is the right thing to do. Your challenge, and it's always a challenge, is to understand that in order for you to build a system that's reliable, that you can count on, that's safe and sane and stable, you have to constantly release dogma. Not knowing is a powerful place to start this conversation. Not knowing is everything in safety. Not knowing is the best place for you to be. Because in not knowing, in not having dogma, in not holding on to an opinion or an idea, you're given the permission to actually learn more. And when you know more, you're smarter. That's the safety moment for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, will you? Learn as much as you possibly can. Learn something new every single day. Have as much fun as you can squeeze into 8 hours of paid time. And for goodness sakes, be safe.